What if I told you that in just 72 hours, you could experience the very best of Singapore without feeling rushed? No, seriously, I'm talking about cramming in iconic landmarks, mind-blowing food, and a whole lot of culture, all without turning into a frantic mess. Sounds impossible? Trust me, guys, it's not. We're about to break down the ultimate Singapore itinerary, a meticulously crafted plan to make the most of your 72 hours in this incredible city. We're talking Michelin star street food 1 minute, futuristic gardens the next. Singapore is like living in a sci-fi movie, but with way better food. And don't worry, this isn't some crazy jam-packed schedule where you're running on fumes and instant noodles. This is about experiencing the best of Singapore at a pace that actually lets you enjoy it. Oh, and did I mention the cable cars? Yeah, we're riding cable cars over the city, because why walk when you can soar through the air like a boss? Let's do this thing. Alright, day 1 in Singapore, let's make it count. First stop, we're going straight to the top. Literally, we're talking about the Marina Bay Sands, that iconic spaceship-looking building you've seen a million times on Instagram. Head straight for the Sky Park observation deck and get ready for your jaw to hit the floor. The panoramic views of the city are unreal, especially at sunset. You'll want to clear your camera roll for this one. Next up, we're strolling over to Gardens by the Bay, which is basically like stepping into Avatar, but without the blue people. Seriously, this place is otherworldly. Check out the Super Tree Grove, these massive futuristic trees that light up in a crazy light and sound show at night. It's like nothing you've ever seen. And while you're there, make sure to hit up the Cloud Forest and Flower Dome. It's like a botanical garden on steroids, with plants and flowers from all over the world. By now, your stomach is probably rumbling louder than a dragon waking up from a nap. Good thing Singapore is a food paradise. We're heading to Lau Pa Sat, a hawker centre that's basically a giant open-air food court with some of the best street food you'll ever have. We're talking satay, Hainanese chicken rice, chili crab, you name it, they got it. And the best part, it's all crazy affordable. So load up your plate, grab a tiger beer, and soak in the electric atmosphere. This is Singapore, baby. Day 2, and we're diving headfirst into the heart and soul of Singapore. Its diverse cultures. First stop, Chinatown. Get ready for a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells. We're talking bustling markets, street vendors hawking everything from souvenirs to spices, and temples that will blow your mind. Make sure to check out the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. The architecture is insane. And don't even think about leaving Chinatown without trying some of the street food. I'm talking dumplings, noodles, barbecue pork. It's a culinary adventure waiting to happen. Next, we're hopping over to Little India, and trust me, it's just as colourful and vibrant as it sounds. The smells alone will transport you straight to the streets of Mumbai. We're talking fragrant spices, incense, and delicious curries wafting through the air. Explore the Sri Veeramakaliamman Temple, another architectural masterpiece, and then head to the Tekka Centre for some authentic Indian food that will rock your world. Now, for a little history lesson, we're heading to the National Museum of Singapore. Don't worry, this isn't your boring high school history class. This place is seriously cool, with interactive exhibits that tell the story of Singapore from its humble beginnings to the modern metropolis it is today. Alright, day 3, we're going out with a bang. Today, we're conquering Sentosa Island, Singapore's playground for thrill seekers and beach bums alike. And how are we getting there? By cable car, of course. Because why take a boring old ferry when you can soar through the air with epic views of the city and the ocean? First up, hit the beach. Sentosa has some of the most beautiful beaches in Singapore, with crystal clear water and soft white sand. Soak up the sun, take a dip in the ocean, or just chill out with a good book. It's your vacation. Do what you want. Next, we're getting our adrenaline pumping at Universal Studios Singapore. Roller coasters, 4D rides, shows. This place has it all. Get ready to scream your head off, meet your favorite movie characters, and relive your childhood dreams. After all that excitement, we're diving into another world at the SEA Aquarium, one of the largest aquariums on the planet. Get up close and personal with sharks, manta rays, jellyfish, and thousands of other marine creatures. It's an unforgettable experience that will leave you in awe of the ocean and its inhabitants. Okay, let's talk about the most important part of any trip to Singapore: the food. And trust me, this city takes its food seriously. We're talking Michelin star street food, world-renowned restaurants, and a melting pot of flavors that will blow your mind. First things first, you can't come to Singapore without trying Hainanese chicken rice. It's the national dish for a reason, people. Head to Tian Tian Hainanese chicken rice for the real deal. Tender, flavorful chicken served over fragrant rice with a side of chili sauce. It's pure comfort food heaven. Next up, seafood lovers. Get ready for chili crab. This iconic dish is messy, it's spicy, and it's absolutely delicious. Jumbo Seafood is the place to go for this Singaporean staple. Be prepared to get your hands dirty as you crack open the crab and mop up all that delicious sauce with some fried mantou buns. And for breakfast, kaya toast, my friends. This simple but satisfying dish consists of toasted bread slathered with kaya, a sweet coconut jam, and a slab of butter. Dip it in your soft-boiled egg, sip on some kopi, Singaporean coffee, and you've got yourself the perfect start to the day. Navigating Singapore is a breeze, thanks to its incredibly efficient and easy-to-use public transportation system. Seriously, it puts most other cities to shame. First up, the MRT, Mass Rapid Transit, is your new best friend. It's basically an underground subway system that will get you pretty much anywhere you need to go in the city. It's clean, it's safe, it's air-conditioned, crucial in Singapore's tropical climate, and it's super affordable. For those times when you need to get somewhere the MRT doesn't reach, or you just want to ride in style, Grab is your go-to. It's basically Southeast Asia's version of Uber or Lyft, and it's super easy to use. Just download the app, plug in your destination, and a driver will be there in minutes. But honestly, one of the best ways to experience Singapore is on foot. The city is incredibly walkable, and you'll discover so many hidden gems and local spots that you'd miss if you were stuck on public transport. Plus, it's a great way to burn off all that delicious food you'll be eating. Listen, I know you're here to experience Singapore, not just document it for the gram, but trust me, you're going to want to remember these moments. So here are a few tips for capturing those memories without spending your entire trip glued to your phone. First up, iconic landmarks. You know the drill. Malayan Park for that classic shot with the Malayan statue, Gardens by the Bay for those futuristic super tree pics, and of course, the Marina Bay Sands for that epic skyline shot. Get creative, have fun, and don't be afraid to ask a stranger to take your picture. Just make sure they know how to use a camera. Next, food porn. Let's be real, half the fun of eating amazing food is making everyone else jealous on social media. So snap those pics of your Hainanese chicken rice, your chili crab, your kaya toast, the works. Just try not to drool on your phone, okay? And finally, my favorite way to document any trip, journaling. Grab a notebook and jot down your thoughts, experiences, and reflections from each day. It doesn't have to be fancy, just honest and from the heart. Trust me, years from now, you'll cherish those handwritten memories more than any Instagram post. So, there you have it, guys. 72 hours in Singapore, packed with adventure, culture, and enough delicious food to satisfy even the pickiest eater. We hope this itinerary inspires you to explore the wonders of Singapore. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and guides that will help you plan your next adventure. We'd love to hear from you. Share your own experiences and suggestions in the comments below. What were your favorite spots in Singapore? Did you discover any hidden gems? Your insights could help fellow travelers make the most of their trips. If you want to see more videos like this, please support the channel by subscribing, sharing, and liking the video. Thank you for joining us, and let's wander.